Hello, hello. I am Susan with Clear Scraps, and I am excited to be with you guys today. We have so much new products I want to share with you guys. In our description with Mega Meat, we put that it was a tier tray explosion, and that's exactly what it is. So I don't know about you guys, but in my home, I don't have a lot of knickknacks. I don't have a lot of little stuff because one, I don't want to dust it. I don't want to clean up after it. But I do love to decorate tier trays, and so that way I can stay within the seasons and I can change out the tier trays when a new season starts. And I am really excited about this. I hope you guys are too. We have some great new products that we're going to share with you. Some that I'm carrying from some other people. I love to help support other young businesses that are trying to get off the ground too. So some of these are just a fantastic gal that I've come in contact with, and some of them are Clear Scraps products as well. And so let me turn the camera around. Well, let me show you some of these things first before I turn the camera around. So one of the new things that we have is we have our new Advent calendar, you guys. This is really fun. This is a Clear Scraps product, and it is fun because you'll be able to take this and decorate your holiday countdown. Let me show you how easy this is. So see how it comes like this? Hopefully that's, well, I guess it's backwards to you guys, but it also comes with a little stand there. And you know what, you guys, it's super easy to put together and paint and decorate the way that you want. And then it comes with all these tile pieces as well. And so you can change out your numbers here with the kids, or even just, for the holiday season to count down to Christmas. And so this is brand new to Clear Scraps. And so I'm excited to share that with you guys. They're not going to be around forever, so make sure that if you want one of these, you get one early. The next thing I want to share with you guys is our new shiplap line. You probably haven't seen that one yet either. Our new shiplap line has been fun because we've got lots of different shapes that it comes in. Look at how fun this is. So, isn't that fun? And it also comes in, it's small, and it comes in a larger piece as well. And so these are really fun for the home decor crafter, the DIY crafter. Some great examples of these that the design team has been doing. So you can look at that. You can find those over on our blog or follow us on Facebook. Come join our Clear Scraps creative group. And you know what? We just have the best team put together right now. And they have lots of different projects that they've been putting together with the new shiplap shapes. Oh my goodness, that's funny. And they come, like I said, they come in a lot of different shapes. Just to kind of show you a couple more of these. I think there's 10 different new shapes. And again, they come in both small and large. And then we've also had, that's new since we've done one of these events, we have our new stencil line too, the new mixer stencils. And what's fantastic about these is that, you know what, there's lots of different designs to choose from, but there's always 2 designs within one stencil. And so, you can use these for your scrapbooking pages, your card making pages, Bible journaling. They're fantastic for Bible journaling if you like to do Bible journaling. And so you can find these on our website over under the mixer stencils. And so these are really fun too. I think there's 12 new designs with this since the last time we got together. And let's see, some of our other new stuff that we have going on is, so in the description, like I shared with you guys, it is a tier tray explosion. So we also have tier trays that we are now producing ourselves as well. Let me show you this one. If I can get it off the wall without bringing everything down. So I don't know about you guys, but I love tier trays. Like I said there in the beginning, but also I I'm excited about this tier tray because one of the things that it allowed me to do was to customize it in whatever color I wanted. And so it's so hard to find tier trays in the color that you want for your home decor. And so we have these new kits here where the tier trays come unassembled, and it's super easy, you guys, to glue this together. And the best part too is if you don't want to have it up all the time, it's very easy to take apart and store this flat when you're not using it anymore. I like that, being able to pull it out when I want to and put it away when I want to as well. And then some of our fun new tier tray decor that we have. Let me just give you guys an example. This is one of the ones that this company is cutting for us. And look at this. It comes with that fence thing there, and then you can decorate it, and these hang on the fence. It is so cute. Isn't that super cute, you guys? And just a couple more examples of some of the different tier trays that we have. Aren't those cute? Now these are over, all of these are over on the website that you can go to clearscraps.com and take a look at these as well. And so look at this one. Isn't that cute? And then how about my baseball friends? Isn't that super cute there? And then we've got Jump at the Lake. I just love this one. Love this one. I'm going to have to do this one myself. And we've got, look at those. Aren't those just fantastic? Now this is just a small sample of what we have going on. And so we've also a couple more that we have here. Isn't that fun? And then, if, like I said, there's several over on the website, clearscraps.com, and then go underneath home decor and then tier tray, and you'll be able to find all of these. And then we've also have our new frames. Actually, what we're going to be doing today as part of our make and take. And so our new frames here, basically, what's so fun about these is that they're interactive, and you can take and exchange tile pieces in there. And so these are fantastic for the tier trays as well, or just for gifts for grandmas and grandpas, aunts and uncles, mom and dads. So if you want to change that out, look at how easy that is. Isn't that cute? But we're going to be doing this as a make and take today. I know many of you guys already have your kits, and so let me turn the camera down and I'm going to show you how fun it is to make these little tile kits here. So grab your stuff and let's play along. Okay, my craft friends, let's get started with this fun little project. So you have your kit here that you've received, and there is plenty of time to still go back and get one of these kits if you decide later you want to join us. The replay on this, I know, will be around for a long time. And so your kit should come like this, and you should go ahead and open that up. I've kind of already laid this out just a little bit in some steps. And so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take and put a quick coat of a base color on this. And I am using a brown colored chalk paint. I'm not going to be perfect with this. I'm actually just going to pour it right here onto my board itself and just give this a really quick coat. Now, I am not going to be perfect with this or anything like that because, you know what, it's not going to stay brown, which is kind of fun here. Get the sides here. Hands are going to get messy. That's okay. That's all part of crafting. Right? And again, I'm not being perfect here at all. Don't forget your sides. You can go ahead and do the back if you want. That's no problem. Okay. And I personally like to use chalk paint. And the reason why I like to use chalk paint is because it's a kind of a one and done. And the thing that makes chalk paint versus like an acrylic paint is really plaster that they put in there. And so that's what makes it so beautiful to work with. You don't have to worry about, I don't ever worry about sealing anything, or I just find it very easy to work with. All right, so I'm giving that a quick coat there. I'm going to take and put some underneath there that helps dry that. Here, I'll just put that underneath there. I'm going to go ahead and get my sides here as well. Don't really need to do the back side because it's going to be glued down. Get these other ones here. Super easy to do. And like I said, I'm not being perfect with this. I'm just basically covering it, because you will see that you really won't see the brown when we're done. You're going to see the brown more as the distressed part of the frame. The brush is getting a little, probably could use a little bit more, but that's okay. We're just going to go ahead and glue this, get this painted, and then we'll glue this down. All right, I'm going to take a real quick heat gun to this. Let me put my lid back on my paint here. Sorry about the noise here, but we're going to just give this a quick dry. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to adhere my frame down, and I am just going to use a 3-in-1. You basically want to make sure that you're using a solvent-based adhesive, partly because I think a solvent-based is stronger than your typical water-based. Just going to line that up. See how easy it is to do these little frames here? Just lining up my sides there to create the frame. Okay. Just gonna put that down, and one more here. One more. All right. Frame down. Grab my baby wipe here and wipe my hands off a little bit so I can make sure that this is on there evenly. Okay. So I am just going to make sure that these are all on here and that they're lined up with the corners. I'm going to take a couple of clips as well and just kind of clip them down for just a moment. I'm going to take my heat gun to it and just kind of help dry that adhesive a little bit quicker. Now, you know, if you're just watching and you want to do yours later, I think that's fantastic. Just kind of watch, learn, and then you can go back and duplicate. Be able to make this run just a little bit quicker. I'm going to clean up my excess of my glue there, as you can see that. All right. So before I move on to the next step, I do want to take one of the tiles that we have, and just kind of put it in there and make sure that, you know, I've got these things kind of lined out a little bit. There we go. Yeah, so we make sure that we've kind of got those lined out, and then it's very easy. I can just pop that back out. Okay, now that I've got my frame dry here, we're going to go ahead now and I'm going to show you a great waxing technique. I'm going to take now my frame and I am going to rub wax all over it. Now what the wax does is it creates this great resist between the two colors of paint. And just a little tip here, it really doesn't matter, you know, which, that you do a dark color on the bottom or if you do a dark color on top, because really what it is that the wax is what creates the resist. So I'm just taking, as you can see, I'm taking it and I'm rubbing wax all over it. I guess I wasn't really going to put any in the inside there, but I'll go ahead and do that to kind of show you. I like to keep it more on the edges because I do want to create more of my distress on the edges there. Now I'm going to take and wipe off the goobers here. Don't really know what else to call them, but I'm just going to take and wipe those off. And I'm going to grab my white paint now. And so right over the top of that, where the wax is, I am now going to take and just add some white chalk paint to this. You've got some white in your little kits there that you guys got. Again, this really, you know what, this doesn't have to be perfect. You just want it covered to where you're not really seeing that, that brown paint anymore. Okay. So we're just going to give this a quick cover. This is such a fun technique. I do this anymore on a lot of projects. On a lot of projects. I even did this technique on my kitchen cabinets, as many of you guys know. Paint the back here. You know what, and this, like again, like what I was saying, you know what, you don't have to be perfect with this. You just have to cover it. Get it down in those cracks there. Hopefully you guys can see that. My hand's not in the camera there so much. This over. Kind of want to make sure those wax and goobers are not on there. A bit more paint. I shake that down. Oh, my paint's getting empty here. Giving this a quick cover. And as you can see, I'm covering it to where I just don't see the brown in there anymore. I'm going to do just a little bit better coverage here on the frame part of this. Make sure I get this all the way that I want it here. Don't forget your edges. And get that little hole here in the frame too, just to kind of give it a complete look.
Would not be surprised. No, you can't come up here and help me. My cat is wanting to come up here and help me with this project, you guys. Okay. I'm going to take my heat gun to this and just kind of give this a quick little dry before we go on to the next session. And also with that too, I can kind of see that I want to do just a little bit more coverage on this. I don't know if you could see that or not, but I don't really want to see any of that brown shining through. So I'm going to do just a little bit more. Oh, my paint. Should have grabbed a new bottle before I started this. Now the one thing that you will want to make sure of is that you don't get your paint real thick here in the corners because of those tiles that we're going to have sitting in there. And if it does get thick in there, it's okay, because you know what, you can always take your spatula and kind of clean that out a little bit. All right, just kind of give this a once over here. All right, let me take my heat gun to it again where I want it. There is a little bit of a fine line between this to where you don't want it totally dry, but then you also don't want it, you know, sopping wet either. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start scraping along the edges here. And that is going to create this underneath resist area. So the goal is to kind of show you how to pull the paint from underneath. And all I'm doing, as you can see, is just kind of taking this and scraping off what I want to kind of give it that rustic look, that aged look behind it. Now I can make this as thick or as thin as I want on the distressing. It really comes down to you. It is a personal choice here on how much you want. I'm in between. I like it kind of in between a little bit. And all I'm using here is like a credit card here. They do have really nice scrapers. Plaid has really nice scrapers that you can use, where if you were going to be doing like some really big projects, I would probably recommend getting a set of these as well. And we have these on our website too. But, you know, not necessary. I think you can accomplish what you want to accomplish with the scraper here. But this is what I want to show you is, you know, I can keep it really thin. Or guess what? I can go really quite thick with this. And it just depends on how much pressure I'm going to put underneath there. So remember that it's the wax here that is the resist. It causes a resist between those two. I think that's about how I want it, right there. I think that is exactly, oh, I think I'm a little bit more on this side. And maybe right there on the corners too. Yep, that's where I think I'm going to keep it. Now remember too, what I was talking about, you can change the colors on this. Let's say I wanted to put the white on the bottom and then have it on top, the brown. So it doesn't make any difference which way you do your paint colors, because it's the wax that creates that resist between there. And so let me just double check to make sure that my tiles are going to fit in here. Make sure that they're going to fit in there. Yep. So the next thing that we're going to do is then work on our tiles. And now this kind of comes as a personal choice when you're doing these tiles here, just to kind of show you what I'm talking about. So you came with two little tiles there, and you can paint these or you can cover these with paper. It really doesn't make any difference, but you're going to take and cut apart your chipboard embellishments here. And I'm not going to decorate these because I haven't quite decided what I want to do with this next set, but I'll show you what I've done so far with the ones that I have. Now, if you like that waxing technique that I just did, so that waxing technique there, you know, you could do the same thing here on the tiles as well, or you can do like what I did here. I covered this with a paper. And so you're going to take and cut apart the chipboard embellishments, right? And then see, look at how cute these are. And then you could take and paint these or cover these with even with some napkins, some tissue, some paper, and then you can set them where you want. Same thing with the little truck here. You can take and create that as well. And all I did was just take this and cut it apart and then glue it onto my frame as well. And I just found some old pattern paper that I had. Here's another one that I've done here. And that, isn't he cute? That's my little grandson right there. And so super easy to do. Once you get your tiles done, then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take and string the beads that are inside your kit there. And ladies, all I did was staple gun that, but you really could use just hot glue gun if you wanted to. So now that really, that is your project there. So hopefully you enjoyed how to learn how to do some of that distressing with some of the wax there. Really remember, this is your friend, and these are just Voda candles is where I ended up finding these. I just get these from Walmart. And so the nice part about these tiles now is I can now take these and set these up however I want on my tier trays or hang them on the walls. I can pop these out, change these out maybe for different seasons. We'll have lots of different tiles to choose from. Isn't that fun? I just love these. Aren't those fun to do? You could hang these on reefs, on the wall, tier trays. Really, the sky's the limit. Whatever you can imagine, you can make happen with these fun little tiles here. And again, they just pop right out. They just pop right out. So with that, we have a coupon special I wanted to share with you. When you go to our website at clearscraps.com, and when you're ready to check out, if you will plug in MEGA 8, so 8 for August, 22 for the year, you're going to receive 15% off of all of our products on our website. Remember, every day we've got free shipping on all orders over $75. And so hopefully you'll take advantage of some of the tier trays that we had going. I showed you a little bit ago. And also come join our Facebook creative group as well. And so we have lots of projects in there that get posted every single day. So I hope you'll come and join us over there. But again, we've got the coupon code MEGA822, and it will save you 15% off. And so let me turn the camera back over, and we'll close this out. And
so I hope you guys enjoyed that fun little make and take. Be on the lookout too for more tiles and interactions that can go along with these little frames and our whole tier tray line. I'm super excited about this, you guys. Be sure to stop by clearscraps.com and take a look at all of the fantastic new items that we have. We've also got a great coupon special that we'll be doing as well, that I will post the coupon to that down in the comments. And don't forget, anytime you guys purchase anything with Clear Scraps, you get free shipping on orders over $75 or more. And look for that coupon code too. You guys, I hope you guys have a fantastic time this weekend with all of the great vendors that have fun make and takes going on. And just thank you for supporting all of us. We're so grateful for that. Blessings to each one of you guys. And I am so looking forward to seeing you guys hopefully in